katapangan at turakan nilang iyong dasang nagmumulang katapangan.
Partition of stay two sisters against each other via Zoom interview. In the interview are Julia Barreta, the illegitimate child of the deceased, and attorney Comshal. Papa P died intestate, survived by his legitimate daughter, Bea, and leaving 15 hectares of land. Shortly after the death of Papa P, Bea occupied the sand lot. Few weeks thereafter, Julia, the illegitimate daughter of Papa P, went to Bea claiming for her share in the inheritance. However, Bea denies the right of Julia to inherit and said the latter will not get anything. The problem of Julia here is that she wants to know whether or not there's a chance that she can get any inheritance from his father even if she is an illegitimate child, and how much she will get.
Hi, attorney. I'm glad that you granted my request to have a meeting with you.
Yes, it's my pleasure. Only that face-to-face meeting could not be possible at this moment. So I hope this setup is fine.
It is okay, attorney. I understand.
So by the way, what do you prefer me to call you?
Please call me Julia, attorney.
Okay, Miss Julia, would it be okay that our conversation be recorded so that we can go back to your statements whenever necessary? And don't you worry, Julia. I assure you that this is strictly confidential.
Yes, attorney. No problem.
Thank you. So, before we begin, I'd like you to relax and feel free to tell me everything that you wish to say because we cannot afford to miss facts, especially those which will help us in resolving your concern. Is it okay?
Yes, attorney.
So, what brings us here today?
Attorney, my father, Papa P, died just few weeks ago. But it happened that I'm an illegitimate child. Back then, my mom was working as a helper in my father's family. After some time, they had an affair, and then I was born. But because of the status of my mom being a helper, my father's family did not accept the relationship. So they got separated until Papa P got married to someone else. Even after he had his own family, he still gives us financial support, and oftentimes we see each other. I was able to meet my half-sister when I was 10. But just recently, I learned that my father died because of COVID. He is a good father to me. I just couldn't. Sorry, attorney, I'm getting too emotional.
It's okay, Miss Julia. I truly understand what you're going through.
Thank you, attorney. This is just so hard for me. When I've learned that my father died, I immediately called my half-sister several times. I tried calling but to no avail. So I went to their house. When I got there, she just pushed me away, yelling at me. She said, "How dare you to come here? You slap soil! Why? You wanna get a share from the land that Papa had left? You thick face! I'll make sure that you will get nothing. Nothing. You face money? She is too much." So I answered her back, "Call me what you want, but I will pursue this in court." Then I left crying. How could she be so hard on me, attorney? I did not do anything wrong. What should I do now, attorney?
I'm sorry to hear those things, those that are troubling you. So, as I can see, there is a problem with your inheritance and the partition of their estate, of the estate of your father.
Yes, attorney. And my sister Bea told me that I don't have any right to inherit and will get nothing. She's wrong, right, attorney?
Yes, as
I
an
knew it! I knew it, attorney. I made my research also and I learned that as an illegitimate child, like me, also has the right to inherit. Correct, attorney?
yes, you are perfectly correct, Miss Julia. And we will discuss the details later. But first, may I know, is there a will that Papa P left?
No, I don't think that he had left a will, attorney, because his death was so sudden.
I see. So when you came to Miss Bea, do you know why she said that, or were you given any reason?
She just hates me for being an illegitimate child, even before. So she wants me to get nothing from the land that our Papa P left to us.
Hmm. So, do you have other siblings?
None, attorney. As far as I know, we were the only children of Papa P.
I see. So, how about your mother? Is she with you?
No, attorney. She died 10 years ago.
I'm sorry to hear that, Julia. How about the wife of Papa P? Is she still alive?
No, attorney. She died last year. Also because of COVID.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. So, is it okay if we proceed to the details of your case?
Yes, attorney.
Um, well, well, Miss Julia, you might have read the so-called compulsory heirs of in your research, right? Under our new Civil Code of the Philippines, it enumerates the list of compulsory heirs, including illegitimate children, along with the legitimate children of the deceased, as among those entitled to the compulsory inheritance from properties left by the deceased parent.
Okay, attorney.
Please do note, however, that before you can be considered as a compulsory heir, there is still a requirement for you to duly prove your affiliation with your deceased parent. And in your situation, since you have mentioned that your father acknowledged his relation to you as his father, the status of you being an illegitimate child is not an impediment to your right to inherit.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you, attorney.
And with regard to your share from the legitimate of your father, our civil law also provides for the size of the share to be received by an illegitimate child. Since you two are the only remaining compulsory heirs, an illegitimate child shall receive a share of one-third of the estate, while a legitimate child will receive two-thirds of the estate. So, for example, if the total value of the legitim left by the deceased is 10 million pesos, a legitimate child, or your sister Bea, shall receive an amount of 6 million or more pesos from it, while you, as an illegitimate child, is entitled to only 3 million top of such share. So, hence, although you are entitled to a share in the inheritance, the size of your share is limited by the provisions of the law.
Hmm. Yes, attorney, I got it. What's important for me is that it is now clear that I have a share in the property that Papa P left. So, attorney, I don't think my half sister will give my share. As I said to you, she hated me so much and even cursed me that I will get nothing. So, what shall I do to get my share? What will happen?
So the first thing that we need to do is to determine whether there are other properties that Papa P left. If the only property left is the lot in question, we still need to determine where it is located, the approximate size and value of it, because it will determine as to which court we are going to file a complaint for partition. Then, after filing, the court will rule as to whether you have a right over the property. As to your case, as an illegitimate child and evidenced by your birth certificate and established relationship with your father, you are you are a rightful heir and you have the right thereto. Then the court will order the partition of the said real estate.
Okay, attorney. But what if my sister Bea does not agree upon the partition?
In that case, the court shall appoint not more than three competent and disinterested persons to make the partition, commanding them to set off the property between the two of you in proportion to your respective shares.
Mhm. I see, attorney. How long will this take, attorney?
Hmm. Most likely, it will take us about a couple of years, I think.
Okay, attorney. How about the fees?
Ah, so we must confirm first with a written contract regarding your engagement with our law firm, confirming the matters that we have discussed, excuse, providing for the fees, the terms of payment, and other matters related thereto. So is it okay that I will be sending these documents to your email?
Sir, attorney.
Okay. Is there anything that you still want to ask, clarify, or take out, Miss Julia?
No more, attorney. Thank you.
Okay, Miss Julia. Before I forget, my contact details are provided in the engagement letter. Don't hesitate to contact me if there's anything that you want to ask. Also, can I ask for your contact number so that I can easily reach you if there are other matters I would like to clarify?
Yes, attorney. Here's my number. 0917-321-6314.
Okay, I got it.
Right, attorney?
So, are we okay for now?
Yes, attorney. Thank you very much.
Okay, you're welcome, Miss Julia. Have a nice day.
Likewise, attorney.